Okay, so this is when I do get triggered. This is stuff that ticks me off. So I watched a TED talk, and the link will be in the description to this because I think it's very important for everyone to watch. It's just that this female, uh, as the one comment I got, someone gave it a thumbs up. I said she asked way more questions to the audience than giving information, and or she's giving information in the form of a question, which is downright strange. In a sense, it's if I'm telling you the sky is blue. You know, people love to drink water. That mess is aggravating. Sounds like your uncle molested you like on your knees and anus and then sent you home to your mom just to get it worse. Get a beating for not fighting back or something. It's just weird. A whole damn lifetime of molestation. Now you don't know what the fuck to say or do. Mess is aggravating. I can't stand that shit. So look, this dude here, I decided that what I was going to do was make a very direct and blunt thing about it, because her talk was explaining people basically learning to react early on in life. And so the title of it is, when do children begin to alter behavior to please others? Okay, Sarah Boto, TEDx Atlanta. Okay, and I'm like, you know what? Let me listen to this because I'm curious. So basically, the whole thing is 10 minutes and 22 seconds long, and I still think you should listen to it. It's basically saying we are natural born liars, and we will do whatever we got to do to say, or say whatever we got to say per se, to get what we want. If we know something is unfavorable and we want it, we're going to get it. That's what we're going to do. I mean, that's just it. I know, because I watch this on TV. I watch YouTube. I listen to politics. I'm raising a daughter. I have watched others raise their daughters. I have watched my parents grow as I grew, and I have learned that they just, hey, I'm gonna say some stupid shit. I'm gonna do some stupid shit. I'm gonna double down on it, and I'm not gonna explain myself. And remember, I'm the older, you're the younger, and that's the way it is. That is the shit that keeps going on. So when she talks, I'm listening. So when Sarah Boto is talking, I am listening. I am waiting for something to explain something. And I'm like, but no, it don't happen. All she does is hammer down on people are just fucking liars, and they will steal. They will do what's wrong no matter how much it is. And talk about how we instill values so that people can, do different, be better, or whatnot. And I'm like, no, because she pretty much dumbed herself out of her own explanation. All right, now listen to it. You be the judge. I am not the judge for you. You are the judge for you. This is just my opinion. All right, and yes, opinions can be wrong. They can. Now, I wrote this. Going on the experiment, it shows that humans are born liars. That's why we have Trump. Does anyone get that? Does anyone get that? That we're born liars. That's why we got Trump. There's obviously people that just say, I need the truth. I need to just know. And I don't give a damn what someone feeds me. I want to look at the label and see what the fuck I'm eating. Okay? The mass majority of Trump voters, which are now Trump supporters, are uneducated men. Now, the polls keep saying uneducated white men. That's because it's the majority. No, black, Asians, and whatnot, some voted for Trump. Keep that in mind. So it ain't just white men. All right? So fuck that poll. Fuck all those polls. Everyone from every nationality fucking voted for goddamn Trump. Just because it wasn't in that like 3 or 2 or 20% range don't mean they didn't do it. So basically, it's just to say we're fucked. That's why we have Trump. So here comes Harrison Resler. And this is why I don't debate with certain people, because they'll take the shit off topic and then you got to battle that shit off topic, and then you done forgot what the fuck the subject was, or you know what it is, but then you got to find a way to get back to it, but they're not going to let you do that shit. I listened to Cult of Dusty. He had to go through that shit twice. I listened to his last podcast, his codcast, and he had to go through that shit there. Some stupid shit. So what he says is, I think the experiments illustrated that when we are comfortable, spelled it weird, comfortable or alone, we act different when we are in an environment when we feel pressured or stressed. No shit. When I'm alone at home, I'm making silly sounds. I am being completely just loony and free and happy, and I get out a lot of fun joy and de-stress myself, and it's just happy times. That's what I do. I sing poorly on purpose. Sometimes I sound horrible, but I'm actually trying. It's just what the fuck I do. Everyone acts different. Everyone does. You know why? Because if you showed who you are in real life to other people, they'll look at you like you're fucking insane. No matter how much when they go home and spread butter on their nipples and drag their nuts across the floor, they'll look at you strange because you want to go outside and sing or dance. Just some weird shit. So then he says, I don't know what percent of people were lying when they were asked by polls who they would vote for. I'm thinking, motherfucker, this ain't about Trump. He turned my whole subject into a political shit. This ain't about Trump. Trump was the example, the end game example of what I said. He obviously didn't get that. And if he did, and he's doing this, what the fuck? Then he says, I think the wrong predictions by the mainstream sources were more of a case of two groups of people being distanced very far apart by social media, reinforcing what you react to on its platform. Yeah, that's what they do. Mainstream media divides them into this group or that group, and they have the groups argue with each other, and they make ratings off of that because they want to see which show is going to own the other show. It's tribalism. It's everywhere, even in religion. You have religious areas that dislike each other. And then you have atheists that don't like each other. You know why? Because we just have differences. Fuck. This is, however, this does not mean people weren't lying. Then what the fuck did you say it for? I don't think they showed that it was lying. He frustrates me. Then he goes back in 2016. I was a big time Hillary supporter who said some bad stuff about Trump and his voters. Okay, nice confession. Congratulations. I don't give a fuck about either. This in turn contributed to a culture of people being silent about their views. I don't know what the fuck you said bad shit about Trump and you're a big time Hillary supporter. I don't see how the fuck that has anything to do to contribute to the culture of people being silent about their views. Your feelings have nothing to do with somebody else's voting. And after the election, I found out Trump supporters were not 1% of the country, but some 20%. Trump supporters are like fucking 33% of the country. 33% of this fucking country voted for Trump. They're all white, uneducated motherfuckers. And you got sprinkles, little tiny speckles of dust of black, Asian, Hispanic, and stuff like that. All voted for Trump. And they're supporting him today because they're fucking stupid. He says, and I wasn't aware of this beforehand because I contributed to this shame culture, and I felt bad about shaming people on their opinions. Well, shit, that's all we got in life is opinions. And you know what happens with opinions? People believe their opinions. When they believe their opinions, they turn their opinions into their own personalized facts. And then they argue with those facts. And then when someone counters that fact, no, it's not, no. And that's it. They turn that shit off. They don't want to listen. That's why opinions can be wrong, and fuck people's opinions. That's just it. You have an opinion, I'm going to fucking correct it. if your opinion can't be wrong because it's an opinion, go fuck off. Opinions can be wrong. It's my opinion that bears are blue. So obviously I guess I'm right because it's my opinion. Think about that shit. I'm talking about everybody. I ain't talking about just Harrison, wrestler, just everybody. Let's see. Also, I don't really see Trump as the kind of guy who cares about what others think of him. And I don't give a fuck if you think Trump does or doesn't. Trump is a narcissist. He cares what people think in terms of his popularity, in terms of his money, but that's it. Trump uses popularity and galvanization and tribalism to get people on his side so he can do what he want to do and make more money. He don't give a shit about people. He don't. And my whole thing was not even about Trump. It was about this topic. It was about people. It wasn't about politics. It was about the people. I just used fucking politics to nail the fucking nails to the coffin, to hold the lid on. But no, you just want to go in and pull the nails out and say, look, this shit wasn't about dead stuff. It was about nails. Fuck. Some stupid shit. I suggest everyone check out this girl. Listen to what she got to say. It's very eye-opening. It's not necessarily enlightening to me, but her arguments, I'm like, she's just kind of a bit ass backwards. Because I'm like, whatever you're trying to explain, I guess I got lost in the fact that you're just explaining that this is all bullshit and people are fucking liars. That's really it. So please check it out. And you know, I'm just gonna close it here because I'm pissed and fuck this guy and fuck people and fuck all that shit. I'm just in a fucking mood because that guy riled me up. I'm going back to playing Minecraft now. This is Cedric Kennedy, Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.